Hi, everybody. This is Vickie from Green Sewing and Vacuum. And you wouldn't believe by what I'm wearing that it's actually about 90 degrees outside. It is hot. But, you know, it's supposed to be, 20 degrees cooler right now than what it is here, but whatever. So for those of you that have signed up for the Cuddle bathrobe class that we're having on November 30th with Teresa Coates, this is the bathrobe that they sent us. I don't know if you can really see it, but it's got great pockets and this beautiful lined hood. I mean, talk about nice and snuggy. I mean, just it's really soft. It just feels so good. This is with the Snowy Owl, which is the gray and white. And there's a tag in here that tells me what the other one is. Ivory Hide. And so that's what they did the collar and the cuffs with. But isn't this gorgeous? I mean, it's just so comfy. I've already picked the fabric out for mine too. I'm going to do one too. But this is kind of Cuddle show. We've got a lot of Cuddle things to show you. Rayna and I have been working on a number of Cuddle things. So before I do that, though, I do want to show you, I don't know if we're going to be able to get the picture of this. Barbara is doing a pajama pants class. And what's the date on that, Barb? Do you recall off the top of your head? She's going to look for me. So, but we're doing a pajama pants class, and she made some that I have on. And actually, if somebody will get me a step stool from the garage, maybe I can get, okay, they're going to run and get me a step stool so you can see how cute these pajama pants are. They are very loungy. It's a unisex pattern. It covers from toddler to what was it? Extra large? Toddler to extra large. To toddler to extra large. And so we're going to see if I can get on this and you guys, without me falling on my butt. November. Okay, can we see? Okay,
You got to go up one more. Turn
I
around.
want to go up one more.
Hold my hand. Oh gosh, it's fine. We're gonna turn around.
What?
Turn around. You're okay. Look at you go.
This is entertaining.
Shut up! It is not. This is freaking scary.
Okay, I'm gonna pan.
Okay, so Tina's gonna
She
pan.
is.
Here, hi guys. Here I am. It's hotter up here than it is down there too. So okay, so here we go. We're panning down to my pants. Cute little gnome hats, and then she did a little
Cute cuff.
cute little cuff addition to it with the buffalo plaid. Isn't that cute? Very comfy. I'm coming down.
Come on.
November 19th.
Careful. November 19th.
November 19th. Okay, that was quite entertaining, wasn't it? Thank you very much. Okay, that was a little scary. The things that I do for this place. So anyway, just a really fun pajama class. You're going to be able to pick your fabrics. She's going to show you how to add the trim to it. I will tell you that they do run fairly large and very long because she's already chopped off a total of 8 inches on these for me. Of course, I'm not very tall. I'm only 5'3", maybe a little, I don't know. Anyway, just really fun. I've actually, when I sat down in them, they're just real comfy. They're the kind that you just want to laze around the house in. So I can see me sitting in the sewing room in these and being very comfortable. So, but this robe has got to come off. Hoo-wee. Hoo-wee. I was going to try to leave it on, but that is way too hot. So, whoo. Okay. So, as I said, we've been doing a lot of, Rayna and I've been doing a lot of fun Cuddle things. I do have some other things to show you too. I will go ahead and start with this first. Rayna made this is the Bow bag by Tickle Grass Designs. The Mini Duffle, isn't this cute? And it uses 2 fat quarters. So a fat quarter for the outer and then the lining. And then she used that cute plaid lining. And then she used the webbing from Tula Pink. That is the pink and tangerine. So then she made the tangerine zipper work. It just worked with the fabric once she pulled it all together. I think it's really cute. Turned out adorable. And just nice structure because of the Bianni's soft and stable in there. But 2 fat quarters. I mean, a great gift for the holidays and quick. She said it was very, very quick to make. So we got that. And then next on the list, this is Mr. Foof's the Polar Bear from Fluffmonger. She has, there's the pattern. She has a series of free patterns using the Cuddle. And this is the little polar bear. This is the larger of the two. And just real cute. Lots of different animals. I think there was, gosh, I don't really remember, but a beaver and there might have been a raccoon. I don't recall all of them. I printed a number of them off to do, but we just got the little polar bear made. But isn't he cute? I just love him. He's got little ears and a little button nose and just a real cute little snuggly bear. And like I said, a free pattern, which is awesome. So then I went on to, this is from Retro Mama. It is a patchwork pumpkin pattern, and it's actually made out of cottons. This pattern was available on Etsy. And so I had purchased this and downloaded it. And Rayna made two of them, the medium size and the smaller size, out of Cuddle. We had seen this on Teresa Coates' site about doing these adorable pumpkins in Cuddle. So here's the one in kind of the turquoise. So there's a snowy owl and seal and then the dot. So Rayna did this one, and then she did cute little orange and then the gray chevron and then the cream colored polka dot. So this one's a little bit larger. Well, son, she and I had this kind of harebrained idea. Wouldn't it be fun to blow it up and make it more pumpkin size? So we blew it up 200%, and then we had this great new paisley Cuddle come in, and so we made a paisley pumpkin. It's so cute. Check this baby out. I mean, this is, quit laughing at my pumpkin. I like my pumpkin.
Laughing at you?
My cute little pumpkin. Don't you just love my
That is not a baby. It's a massive pumpkin.
I love my pumpkin.
The baby's blue.
My pumpkin's cute. So this is out of the Paisley Cuddle 3, which, and like I said, 200%, blew it up 200%. And I just think it's even cuter in person, trust me. It turned out so cute. But black and white, you see that all over in the stores for various pumpkins and things like that. So this is what we did for our version of pumpkins. And I like my pumpkin.
I love it. You just called it baby and it's giant.
It's a giant pumpkin.
There you go.
So we got the pumpkin. And then from Sew for Home, some time ago, Jackie had made these therapeutic neck pillows, 30-minute therapeutic neck pillow, and it's from Sew for Home. And it's another free downloadable pattern from Sew for Home. And Jackie had made them out of some of the decorator weight goods that we have here in the shop, and they just turned out so cool. Well, I decided I never make things for myself. It always lands here in the shop. So when my sewing room was first finished, which yes, I know I still have to take a video of the sewing room. I haven't forgotten, I just haven't done it yet. But this and the next thing I'm going to show you are the first things that I made, and I made them for myself. Doesn't happen very often, but I made it for myself. So this is my neck pillow, and I used the Pine Bough Cuddle 3. I used the chocolate brown Cuddle 3 and the green Cuddle 3. And you just have ribbons on the side of it, and it just sits back. So now I have somewhere to fall asleep, and my head's not going to go blah, blah, blah. It'll just be, they're laughing at me again. But it's going to be really comfortable. And so I don't know how long this will be in the shop if anybody's interested in seeing it, because this is going to go home, because I want my neck pillow. So I've got that. And then, okay, did you know that we're coming on to buffalo plaid season? Have you guessed that yet? You're talking to me. Buffalo plaid. Got to do buffalo plaid. So I did on Shannon's free pattern website, they had this really cute picture of one of their strip quilts that they did with the buffalo plaid and one of the holiday designs and like that. So I did my own variation on that. Grabbed some back. This is the pattern that you could download, the Sweet Strip Throw. And so I did my own thing, and this is going to be going home too. But I used the red pickup trucks, of course, the holiday pickup trucks, which is, I love this piece. And then, of course, there's my buffalo plaid. I can't have holiday without buffalo plaid. So there's that. And then I used the gray and white snowy owl as an accent. And then this is the red that is embossed with snowflakes. And it's such a beautiful piece. I love it. And then I used the caviar for the back. I mean, you should feel this. It's just like, it's like heaven. So this is going to be awesome to cuddle under this one. If it ever gets cold, we keep waiting. We wait for rain too. But I just thought this turned out so cool. Just
Goes really well with your jammies.
does it? Oh, Tina says it matches my jammies. I'm not getting up on that step stool again. Not going to happen. So, but it's just so cute. I love it. I don't know what Mary Beth. Oh, she's
I'm holding it up for you.
Okay, but see, isn't that? I just love it. Oops, hello. And then just
There you
Sorry.
go. That's what you get. I'm taking your blanket away.
took my blankie away from me. So okay, and then last but not least, I kind of got into a little bit of the Halloween mood. And so I did a download. I downloaded the JPEG to my machine and did this fun spider. I did the solid fill on his legs with a satin outline. This is the Kimberbell glitter vinyl that I used for his body. And then I've got just an orange fabric, black and green for his eyes. But he was just really fun to do. It's something that we'll hopefully be able to do one day in a class. I thought this was just fun. So I took him and I didn't really know once I did it what I'm going to do with him. So I went through my patterns and I had the everyday essentials from Noodlehead and I did the wool and wax tote. This is a really fun, nice, basic pattern. It has a really cool, I don't know if you can see it, there's a pocket I'll show you my pocket, and then this great contrast band. And then the other side of the bag is a solid piece of the main fabric that she used here. So I took my spider, and then I had a Halloween jelly roll and stitched a whole bunch of them together, cut it at a 45, and flipped it on there, quilted it on my machine. I took the rest of what I had for the pocket and made the pocket using the rest of the jelly roll. I did a fun kind of a crossword type effect, and this is what I'm going to show tonight. This was just kind of fun to do. I had to try a couple of different things, so I thought I'd show you tonight what I did. Maybe an easier way to do it, but this is how I did it. Turned out really nice. It was just fun to do. It's trying to think of words that kind of go with what you're wanting. I sat with a piece of paper first, wrote down some words that I wanted to do, and then tried to figure out how I wanted to do it by just writing it out. And then I went to the machine and did it. And then I had this great piece of black shiny vinyl that I had gotten from Mary Beth. It's kind of hard to tell in the light, but it does have a little bit of a colored sheen to it. It was really fun. I like how it turned out with this. So I did that for the contrast bottom and the straps on it. So just kind of a fun little Halloween bag, kind of out there. And I mean, kind of bright and crazy, but it was fun to do. And I do what? Oh, show my lining. It's cute. I have bugs for my lining. So kind of a fun, it's got, what are they? Flies and spiders and beetles Yes. So isn't that fun? And there is a pocket in there too, which I did the pocket with the same back fabric that I did for the back up here. This is one of the Kimberbell pieces that from Halloween, I believe it was, might have been
Hometown Halloween?
Hometown Halloween.
So,
Yes,
yeah.
I think that's what it was. And so that's what I used there. So, but I just thought the little guy turned out kind of cute. I like him. It was fun. And actually, it was really simple to do too. I got it done in a day. So, alrighty. So there we go. I'm going to quit walking on my pajamas, and I'm going to go to the machine, and I'll just kind of give you a quick little overview of how I did this little crossword. It was just fun. So I hope you'll be able to see the screen. And, whoops, hello. Alrighty. So wake up, baby. All right. So you're just going to go to, I can't remember what words I chose, so I have to get that pulled up. So go to your embroidery section and then just your fonts in number 2. Now you could change out your fonts, but you need to be careful because they do change in size from font to font. So I found it was just easier to use the same font throughout. I think I found it was just easier to use the same font throughout. I think this is the one that I used, number 9. So when I did this the first time, I did it all in large lettering, and it was too big to fit the back of my pocket. So I went back and I did everything in medium, and it worked out for this pocket very well. But I'm going to show you in the large so you can see it. I want to get rid of that hoop back there.
Sorry, my fault.
It's okay. I just want to get rid of it there. So, okay. So the first thing that I did is I just brought up the word creepy. I left it all in caps. Now, when I did go to do this the first time, as I said, I changed everything to the medium size, but I'm going to leave it on the large. So just bring in creepy. And I went ahead and set that, and I moved it up. So I add, then I added crawly. Now this one, because it's going horizontal, you have to enter it letter by letter. So at least this is what I found. So I brought in the C in the large, and I set, and I moved it up above that R. Add, same font, A, and set, and bring it over here. Add, there, W, set. Now, in some instances, you might want to use your move button to nudge the letters where you want. Since it was Halloween, I didn't really get too overly crazy about it. I figured if it was a little off, it wouldn't matter. And set. Okay, so I've got crawly, and then scary is going to go here, and it looks like I'm not going to be able to fit it. So let me move this over a little bit and that over a little bit. Okay, and then I can do S, C, A, and R. And I have a feeling it's not going to fit. Kind of.
Just barely.
Kind of, sort of. Over. See how you just kind of have to play to get it to do what you want. And then we've got spider. So again, that's a horizontal, or excuse me, vertical. Okay, Vickie, are we doing good? Oh, wait, and move it. Come on,
Get that.
set. And move it. And spider. Yes. Okay. So then, last but not least, we are. Okay. And then I've got to get the rest of eek in there that I put. So E, K, and then I wanted the exclamation point. And that went right there. Okay, so once I had that all set the way I wanted to, I probably would go in and maybe do some fiddling with it, but I'm not going to do that right now. But that's all my letters.
Turn on the grid. If
Oh, well, that's true. You could turn the grid on if you wanted to get everything totally lined up if you wanted it perfect. And like I said, you could also take these, hit your edit, move, and you could bump them up incrementally if you're really fussy about it. I figured it was Halloween. I didn't care if it was totally perfect. So once you get this the way you want to do it, I wanted to make this all one unit so I could move it as one. So of course you're going to use your grouping keys. So you're going to tap that grouping key, hit your pink set. That turns everything pink. It's telling the machine, I want to keep everything together. So we say, okay, and then you go up here to this group key. This is the final point. Right now, I don't know if you can see it on the screen or not, but there's single red boxes around each one of the individual things that I did. But once I hit this key right here, one main box is all around all of that. So now I can move that as a unit. Otherwise, what would happen is if I moved it, I would be moving one letter at a time. If I looked back here and I thought, oh my gosh, I don't like something or I want to add something, I can just hit the return button and it's going to go back to your individual letters. So it's just really fun, simple. It was just, like I said, you got to write out your letters, write out your words, and then I did it on just a plain sheet of paper so that I could kind of get a general idea of how I wanted the words to lay out. And then, like I said, when it came to the vertical words, I had to do it letter by letter. I tried doing like a letter and then return, a letter and then return, and it wouldn't let me do what I wanted to do with it. So that's when I just went letter by letter so I could get them lined up and in the areas that I wanted to. So I hope that, kind of gives you some idea of something that you can do. It would be a great thing to do. Maybe even something that you could figure out, like with your kids' names or your grandkids' names, family members, something like that. Just kind of make your list and see if there's just a way that you can combine by using like letters in the various words. So just kind of something fun to do. So hope you enjoyed that. And like I said, I am working on getting pictures of my sewing room, so you'll be able to see it, everyone. I'm in love with it. I'm so happy to be in that room because I have room to move. And so anyone,
Yay.
everybody, I hope you had a nice evening. Don't forget the pajama class. We've also got, Rayna's got Mary Beth's got her purse classes on there. We've got a couple of things that Tina has added recently. I am working on some things, but I'm also working. So, kind of sucks up a lot of time. I wanted to try and do the large pumpkin, but I have not yet heard from the designer that if she's going to give me permission to do that in the 200% size. And that's what I want to do. So anyway, I hope you had fun this evening and I'll see you in a couple of weeks. Thanks everybody. Good night.